The purpose of this video is to explain the support I've just added to the Trident system for forms. I know you sent me several forms a few months ago, and I finally got around to adding them. Now, the way I've added them is they can really just, they're all PDFs, and they can look at them online or download them. Eventually, I want to add functionality so they can fill them out online, and we can save them electronically instead of in paper form. But this is the first step, is to get them online so they can download them. So I've added to the administrator button. Now, none of this is public facing yet, so just want to leave them on the administrator button until they get to the point where you think it's ready to go live, and I'll move it to the main menu for public. I've added two more buttons to the website info side. Here, one is Forms Edit, one is Forms View. So let me just show you the view first, so you can see how that works. Then I'll show you how to set up the forms. I've set up the 6 forms, I guess it's 5. It's 5 forms that you gave me. I set them up mostly. And the display looks very similar to the Pinterest kind of display that I created for the for sale horses. Each one of these is a form. The description of the form is in white over an image kind of depicting a scene of the purpose of the form. This is a boarding stable agreement for rough board. This is a hauling release and waiver, release for liability minor, and the Trident farm information sheet. Those are the 5 I loaded. What goes in here is a description of who needs the form, why they need it, where does it go, that kind of thing. Just instructions for to let the public know who should fill out which forms, that kind of thing. All right. And you can view the form, which you click view, and it'll take you to, it'll replace this screen basically with a view of that document itself. Of course, they can print it from here if they want the form, or you can just hit the back arrow and click the download button, and it'll download it, and you can view it from your hard drive then. So that's how that works, and it can handle any number of forms. So, and they're sorted in order by form name. So the B for boarding, and then the hauling, and then the 2 R's for release. So I figured, since it looks like there's maybe a couple forms depending on purpose, I've sorted them in alphabetical order just so they'd all fall together for that reason. Okay, now let's go see how to set these forms up. Go to the Forms Edit. And it's very similar to the blog and to the horse for sale setup. Just copy and paste the logic, and then I alter it for this purposes. So there's several pieces of information to enter. You got an icon, and you select an image you want to use for the icon for that particular form. Then you upload the form here, key in the name of the form up here, and this is where the instructions go for what to do with the form. And then you can set a status. So let me just do a form so I'll show you how it works. You click on the Add a Form, you get a blank record here, and let me go just select a form here. You click this button to actually upload a form. Let me find some here. Go to Forms, and I've got, how about the Trident farm info sheet? This global, you find the PDF version of it, and you double click on that, and it'll upload it. Uploads it, fills in the file name, at least the way this bubble has to store it. This makes no sense, but that's what it is. And down here is the extended file name. So all this is meaningless, but what we've done here is upload the PDF and store it in our database. And it is the, if I can input the name here, Trident Farm Info Sheet. And we can select an image to upload. I got photos here. Make them icons so I can see which is which. I think I selected, yeah, I selected this one here. Doesn't matter. I just want a picture of some horses, so just use this one, and it'll upload into the little window for the icon. It'll appear there now. And for the description, it's like the blog where you click the pencil, it opens up the little edit area. Key in whatever is appropriate there, and you click done when you're finished, and it'll fill it in here. Okay, so that's the information that's entered for the form itself. The form title, you upload the form itself, upload an image that can be used for the icon, and then create some instructions for it. Then the last thing to do is set the status. Once it's, it defaults to draft mode. So if if it was public facing and the user tried to view the forms, this would not appear because it says draft. So you can change it to publish, and it will appear. So, okay, so that is how you create a form. The rest of them are all here. You can go in and change. You can go in and add instructions for these that are already loaded if you'd like. And then once that's done, maybe it'd be time to make them public facing. But just let me know when it's ready, and I'll do that. So let's just go to see what this new form looks like. Forms view. And we've got it here. This is the new one we just added. Trident Farm Info Sheet. There's the instructions we keyed in. So that's that. All right. One thing I'm going to do is go back and delete that one we just added, just to so it doesn't come up the works, because it's really just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so you click the trash can to delete it, and you get a confirmation. Say yeah, you want to delete it, and it will go away. Now we're just left with the 5 that I loaded initially. Okay, so that is how it works. If you have any questions or haven't run into any problems at all, just let me know. Thank you.